Do you ever feel like some things are holding you back from being the best in Fortnite, but you just can't figure out what it is? Today, we're going to be going over the 5 components that make you a better Fortnite player that are outside of the game. Many of these things are easy to follow, but a couple of the steps will be slightly difficult to get used to. We'll get over that soon. If you start taking these into consideration, you should start getting better almost instantly. It's honestly pretty simple, so let's begin. At number 5, we have sleep, and I know many of you just don't even really consider this, or you think you get enough sleep, but if you get less than 9 hours of sleep each night, you are not getting an optimal level of sleep, especially if you're like under the age of 18. You are going to be needing a lot more sleep. Getting better sleep results in better reaction time and attention span. It will give you more patience and also just be able to help you in-game with decision making. You have to think less about the decisions you make because you will be thinking more clearly when you're on higher amounts of sleep. Number 4, subconscious thinking. And you may be confused by what I mean by this, and this is pretty simple actually. This is just when you are focused on something else while you're playing, and you may not be knowing that you're focused on something else, but like I'm saying about like when you get on the game and you still have homework left, or you have something that you need to do while you're still playing, and this will, even though you may not notice it, you will be unconsciously or subconsciously considering it while you're playing, so you won't be able to play at that optimal level. So first step is obviously just not having those things to do and getting them done before you get on. But also another thing you want to do is just make sure that you are focused on the game. When you get on, you need to like believe that you are only focused on the game. You need to make sure that you are prepared. At number 3, before you get mad at me, I'm gonna say that it's true. Vegetables, eating good food is one of the most important parts to feeling good when you play. And I know this because I've experienced it. When I don't eat well, I don't feel good when I play. If I've just been eating a bunch of crap and just junk food before I play like all day, I feel just kind of crappy, and I just don't feel like I can perform at my best. So even if you do eat some junk food, that's fine. I just suggest you have like some healthier foods like throughout the day. You don't have to eat only healthy foods, just try to eat healthier. Moving on to number 2, another crucial aspect of your gameplay and how you play or perform in a given day is the amount of screen intake you have each day before you play and before you get on. This will impact your eye strain. If you're like on your phone, or even if you're just doing homework on your computer, it's still eye strain and it still hurts you. And it is best to limit this to 2 hours max before you play, ideally. And when you do play, try not to play for over 4 hours, because it's 1, just not healthy for you, and 2, you will most likely get so much eye strain and you'll be not locked in by the end of it, because you would just be so exhausted from playing for so long that it's just best that you should get off and take a break. Finally, at number 1, possibly one of the most important ones, just probably behind sleep, is going to be your mental state, and this includes just like raging, getting tilted easily. Oh my god! And this is a big problem for a lot of players, including myself. A lot of young players will get angry just so easily when not like playing well or performing well in a given day. And you know, sometimes we have bad days, and if you're really just not feeling it, you should just take a break or get off for the day, and hopefully, you know, just get good sleep and play better the next day. And if you do struggle with just getting angry really easily, I suggest just honestly taking deep breaths. I know it sounds pretty corny, but it does help. And then also on top of that, just like having some water, and then just take a short break if you need to. Thank you so much for staying with me for the entire 4.5 minutes of this video. And if you have made it this far, please consider subscribing. I've worked really hard on this video, and I hope that you did enjoy. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.